Hey, I've been wanting to do a shooting demonstration with my FN Herstal 5.7x28 USG. I'm sure you've seen these on the internet. Has pretty nice controls. The most interesting feature is probably the safety lever, which is right where you rest your finger on the frame when you're not ready to fire, which is pretty handy. You actually operate it with your strong shooting finger, whether you're left or right-handed. So it's ambidextrous that way. And let's just take the slide off. I'll show you that. It's also kind of neat inside. To do that, you pull this back, release that lever, go forward, and it comes right off. Just about as easy as a Glock. And then the barrel and the recoil spring are an integral assembly. Very simple, very nice. The slide has a steel liner with a polymer hood, which you can see that starts right here and wraps all the way around the back. The sights on this thing are beautiful. Adjustable sights, nice high contrast 3-dot, and they almost look like Bomars, like you'd see on a custom 45, custom 1911. Pretty nice. Real deep checkering or knurling in the grip. Almost too aggressive, but you know, if you take a firm grip, it actually hurts your hand a little bit. But I like it. I think it's good. I wouldn't want it to be less than that. I'll have to put a magazine in because it's got a magazine disconnect for the trigger. And I'm not going to snap it, but I'm going to lower it gently. This is the hammer. It doesn't use a striker like a Glock. It actually has an enclosed hammer in there. And the ammo that it uses, I've got two kinds here besides my hand loads. This is the SS-195 lead-free. That's what people use in indoor ranges. That's a 27 grain lead-free cartridge. And then we've got the SS-197s, which uses the 40 grain Hornady VMAX. And this is the most common bullet that I load with. The polymer ballistic tips are actually red on my hand loads. That's a proprietary thing with FN's ammo, because they make them blue. You can see my hand loads here. Let's see, these are VMAXs. Oop, okay. Those are actually 35 grain. I don't normally load those. That was kind of an experiment. And also varmint grenades, 36 grain varmint grenades by Barnes. Those are what people would normally load in a 223 to go prairie dog hunting. Let's see, where do we got these? Here are these are the 40 grain VMAX. They're the identical bullet that FN uses, that just has the red tip. So let me put this thing together. I'll show you how that works. Just very simply put the barrel and recoil spring assembly into the slide. You position this like that, and that's it. There's nothing else to do. And I'm going to get my ears on and set up the camera for a 50 yard shot here. Okay, I've got my mesh tarp out there because I do reload 5.7x28. I want to catch all my brass and the grass is quite long right now, so I would probably never get it if I didn't use that. So you can see the 2 pepper poppers right there at the 50-yard berm. Quite a bit of muzzle blast on these 5.7s, which is pretty common with high velocity bottlenecked cartridges in short barrels. Why don't we try this at 100 yards? I'm going to use some 40 grain, and I've got my Silhouette steel target out there already set up. Let's see how this thing does. That was a hit, so I'm going to zoom in now. I'll take a few more. That one missed on just left over the shoulder. Okay, that one connected. Let's zoom in there. I'd like to know where I'm hitting it before it gets too marked up. I'm going to grab my binoculars quick. Okay. Looks like my shots are low and left. You know, kind of a 7 o'clock deal. So, just want to correct for that a little bit. I couldn't wait to come out shooting tonight. I got out of work and I was just really in the mood to take out this 5.7. Whoa, my brass is going way past my mesh there. I'm gonna have to move a little bit here. Yeah, that's one thing about this thing. It really chucks the brass. They're going way over there in the deep grass. Okay, this time I'll try the SS195 27 grain lead-free ammo at 100 yards. See if my point of impact changes at all with this stuff. Maybe we can compare muzzle flash with this too. Let me just take a look with my binoculars. I can hear them hitting, but I can't see them. Boy, these things, they don't even knock that much paint off. These little 27 grainers. I thought they would because of the higher velocity. I'm going to aim just a little bit more to the right. Here, let's zoom out. And I'm going to stand off to the side more so I can catch my brass. think one of those shots might have hit the upright pole. It sounded like a kind of a high-pitched pink sound, but you know, I can't even tell how I'm doing here. It sounds like I'm hitting a high percentage of shots, but I can't tell. I can't see on the viewfinder. Well, I knocked off some paint, so I guess I'm hitting it. So what should we try now? I don't know, I guess that just about does it. Oh, I know what we could do. How about I'll put the camera in slow motion. We'll get some close-ups of this thing firing. When you use the slow motion mode on this camera, they only give you 3 seconds, so I gotta kind of hit it and do this fast. But let's give that a whirl here. I hope you guys liked this video. Thanks for watching.